It has been such a long time since I've done this. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Jeff from Foursquare, man. Here with another update video for you guys of what we got going on. So for those of you that's watching on Instagram, I would like for you to close this out and tune in to YouTube because we have a lot to cover, all right? So I will see you there in a minute. Alright, welcome to the YouTube channel. I know it's been a little idle since Local Munchies episode 5, but as you know, anytime we take a decently long break, it's because we're working on some heat coming up, you feel me? So we got some heat coming up, and I gotta let you know what's going on, otherwise you're gonna be like, yo, Jeff, you been gone for a minute, man, where you guys been at? So I'm gonna let you know. So first off, title of the video, why we took a break. Honestly, we were getting a little burnt out with the content creation month after month after month, content after content, push. So it was getting to that time in July where it was like, all right, maybe it's time to take a break. But mainly it's because Lucas let us know, but he went to go see his family in Brazil for a month, pretty much all of July. So because of that, and he's, the main editor, we were all like, you know what, let's all just take a break then. So I went to Pensacola for a few days. I was going to Colorado for a little bit. Max did his thing, so we all kind of just went our separate ways for a little bit. Not in the sense that we're breaking up the band and nothing like that, but more of, just kind of doing your own thing for a little bit, come back later. So that's the main reason why we haven't been posting like that in a while, because we're just trying to get everything together. But there's two main things that I really wanted to talk about and update you on. So the first thing is, yes, episode 6 rollout is coming out soon. Okay, we filmed this we filmed this before the hiatus, so we have the content, we just need to edit it. So After Hours is coming out this weekend. This rollout, episode 6 rollout, is catered to social media. So the topic now is about social media, and all the content is fantastic. These two After Hours coming out this weekend is great. The first one is about the birth of meme culture. We go all the way from Bad Luck Brian, Forever Alone, iFunny memes, all the way to TikTok trends and It's Giving This and all of that. We also talk about the incredible impact of the app Vine and how those type of memes became such mainstream that it's in our everyday vocabulary now. So definitely tune in for that one, from some nostalgia. If you grew up with Vine or you still watch Vine compilations every now and then, you're really gonna, kind of reminisce a little bit on this one. But this second one, whoo-wee. And I've been trying to do this for a good minute, all right? Ladies, I really need you to tune into this second one. Fellas too, of course, but ladies, this one is fire, all right? And we get deep. The second After Hours is called the hyper-fetishization of the female body on social media. That's right, I got my good friend Lola to come through, be on the show, and we do a deep dive into how social media just kind of objectifies a woman's body in selling products and getting profits and everything like that. Insecurities that women get trying to look like the IG models when they're trying to sell like the flat tummy tees and stuff like that. How dudes could properly hop in the DMs and not be weird, or just kind of find that line between like sexual objectification and just like appreciating a woman's body. Like, what is that fine line, and how do you find that line, and how do you stay on that path? So that one is fantastic. We talked for almost an hour on that. We mentioned Kevin Samuels, we mentioned relationships, we mentioned what attracts women, what attracts men, just kind of some harsh truths, really, and just kind of some good back and forth from a male perspective and a female perspective. So like I said, fellas, tune in, but ladies, I really think you're gonna like this one. Lola's very intelligent, and I think she gave fantastic insight on the woman's perspective on this, and it's just a good topic to really talk about. So please tune in for that. Birth of meme culture and hyperfetishization of the female body coming out this weekend. Podcast episode is generally social media, but more into how it kind of seeped into everyday culture, and if it's more harmful or helpful nowadays. So we kind of dive deep into that. Yeah, it's funny, but it's also pretty thought-provoking, and I like that because we're really trying to find that balance of, we talk about some real stuff, but we also want to keep it a little lighthearted and laugh as well as far as the podcast goes. So you really gonna like this episode. It's almost up there with episode 2, in my opinion. It's amazing. So really tune in for that. And the local munchies, this is the one that, you know, you guys wanted us to cook. So fair warning, wherever country you watching this in, please make sure that you are of the legal age of drinking, because we were tipsy in this. So we are loopy and goofy and laughing. There is going to be alcohol in the video. So like I said, we're not encouraging underage drinking at all. This is a disclaimer. We are not encouraging that. Make sure you're of age in whatever country you in and drink responsibly. But it's all in good fun in this video. We're all safe, you know, cooking, cleaning the chicken and all of that. You're not going to see too much of the zoom in of the food because, like I said, we were, you know, intoxicated. But it is still a funny episode. It's still good. You're going to laugh. And I personally think it's a great way to do a mid-season finale. So tune in for that. The second big thing I wanted to talk about with you is we are no longer on Anchor. So we are in a new podcast hosting platform called Dystopia. And there's a few reasons why. One of the reasons to support small businesses is a Black-owned business.
Come on, Black-owned.
Shout out Patrick Hill. I really like the user interface right now. This is the second reason why, actually, too, because the user interface is a lot more friendlier to us, as well as we'll be able to go into different hosting platforms as well. So like Spotify, we're already on Spotify, but like now we'll be able to go to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, Amazon, all of that. So look for us on those. If you don't use Spotify to listen to your podcast, maybe you listen. Actually, I may do a poll like where do you listen to your podcast at, so we can make sure that we're on there. So stay tuned for that because we're gonna be up there, and they have a little bit of features that's really cool that I can't really say just yet because it's more of a season 3 thing. Oh yeah, that's right, season 3 is coming up. So season 2 is actually coming to a close very soon. But don't worry, we're gonna do some compilation videos and stuff like that. But just know that season 2 is coming to a close very soon. It's not ending with episode 6, I can tell you that. But season 2 is coming to a close. And season 3 is already in motion. So stay tuned for that as well. But like I said, the main 2 things I wanted to talk about and update you on is episode 6, rollout, 2 after hours this weekend, podcast next weekend, local munchies coming soon. And to look for us on Dystopia, and make sure that you go to your app store or your Google Play store and download the app, the Dystopia app, because coming up, like I said, we'll have some content for season 3. That's all I'm gonna say on that. All right, so tune in for some more content, you feel me? And we're getting bigger and better. The motto of season 2. All right, peace.